Good morning everyone, myself Rahul Kurula. So today I'm going to take class on the topic half-wave rectifiers. Okay, so before going into half-wave rectifier, first we need to understand what is a rectifier. Okay, see, rectifier, it is actually used to convert AC into DC. Okay, see, basically what is AC? AC is a sinusoidal wave. Okay, so if you want to convert the sinusoidal to steady state current, that is, this is AC and this is DC. Okay, so if you want to convert AC to DC, that is, if you want to make the sinusoidal wave into a direct current, direct current, we use a rectifier. Okay, so this is what a rectifier is. So these rectifiers are classified into various types. So we'll learn about what is an half-wave rectifier. Okay, so now before going into the circuit, we need to understand few important things. Okay, because if we understand those things, then it will be easy for us to understand the circuit. Okay, and the output. Okay, see, first of all, this is a diode. This is a diode. Okay, okay, this is a diode. Okay, this diode is actually a device, electronic device, which conducts, which allows the current to flow through it. Okay, so this is basically made up of a semiconductor, and it is actually consists of a p-type semiconductor and n-type semiconductors, and this p-type and n-type semiconductors are clubbed together to form a diode. Okay, this is internal inside the diode. This is formed by clubbing the p-type and n-type semiconductors. Okay, and the general symbol for diode is always represented as like this. Okay, this is how it is represented. A diode is always represented like this. Okay, so I repeat, the diode is always made up of a semiconductor consisting of p-type and n-type semiconductors which are clubbed together. Okay, so we have a diode here, and here, since we want to convert the AC to DC, the input will be AC, so that's why I given the AC, and I have represented as a sine wave. Okay, so input is AC, there is a diode, and there is a load. This is the load. Okay, load. Okay, so this is about the circuit. Now we need to understand one more concept, that is, what is a forward bias and what is a reverse bias. Okay, see, forward bias is nothing like when the positive terminal of a battery. Okay, okay, just see, this is the when the positive terminal of the battery, okay, is connected to the positive side of the diode. Okay, see, this is the positive terminal, right? This is the positive terminal, and this is always positive. This one, this is diode, right? So this is always positive and this is always negative. Okay, so when the positive side of the terminal of the battery is connected to the positive side of the diode, then it is always forward bias. And similarly, when the negative terminal of the battery is connected with the negative side, that is, when the negative side of the battery is connected to the negative of the diode, then this is also called as the forward bias. That is, in forward bias, either the positive terminal of the battery should get connected with the positive of the diode, or the negative of the battery should get connected with the negative of the diode. Then these are called as a forward bias condition. Now coming to the reverse bias condition, in reverse bias condition, what happens is that here the positive terminal is connected to the negative side of the diode. So here this is positive, so positive is connected to the negative side of the diode. So this case is called as a reverse bias condition. Okay, so now applying this here, what happens is that in the circuit we can see that there is an AC input, there is a diode and load. Okay, so what happens, this is same as initially we can say that we can show it as a, okay, now it is I already said like this is forward bias condition, that is positive is connected to positive terminal. Okay, so during this condition current will flow, that is in always in the positive bias condition the current flows, in the reverse bias condition the current doesn't flow. Okay, so here the positive terminal is connected to the positive of the diode, so now the diode will conduct. Okay, so the current will flow to the circuit and will get a load. Okay, so what happens, the output wave will be like this, we'll be getting an output like this, that is we are providing an AC, this is the positive half cycle, this is the negative half cycle. Okay, so during the positive half cycle, in the positive half cycle what is, this is positive half cycle, right? This is positive half cycle. Okay, so during the positive half cycle the positive of the terminal of the battery is connected to the positive of the diode, so it is forward bias, so current will flow through it, so we will get output, that is what is output, we will get a positive wave. Okay, now what happens during the reverse, during the negative cycle, this is AC, right? So once the positive cycle is over, now the negative cycle should come, right? So during the negative cycle what happens to the terminal of the battery, it will get reversed. So during the negative cycle it will get reversed, this is negative and this is positive, this will happen, this is what happens in the negative cycle. So what happens, this negative is connected to the positive of the diode, so this diode will not conduct, right? So what happens, current will not flow, so we will not get any load. So what happens, during the negative half cycle we will not get any load, that is during the negative half cycle we will not get any load. And again what happens, now comes the next cycle, next positive cycle, again the process repeats, that is this will become positive and this is negative and it will conduct, this diode will conduct, that is it will become forward bias and will get load and we will get output. And next what happens, during negative half cycle this will get reversed, that is it will become reverse biased and will not get the output. So this is what happens in a half wave rectifier, because we are getting only in a, when we say if we are providing one complete signal, that is one complete sine wave, we will get only positive half cycle from that. So this is, we will not get any negative half cycle, so that is the reason why we say it as a half wave rectifier. So I hope the idea is clear, so thank you.